An experienced older judge sitting on a high courtroom bench, watching a confident 24-year-old wealthy young man in a perfectly tailored expensive suit enter the courtroom with arrogance and entitlement. Cinematic courtroom atmosphere, dramatic lighting, powerful tension, luxury watch and polished appearance. Judge serious and observant. Emotional realism, justice versus privilege theme, ultra-realistic faces. Detailed courtroom interior, movie-style composition, 4K cinematic quality, deep shadows. Intense storytelling mood, a wealthy, arrogant young man sitting casually in a courtroom before being told to sit, one ankle crossed over his knee, looking at his phone with careless confidence while a strict older judge stares at him seriously from the bench. Tense courtroom atmosphere, luxury suit, entitled behavior, dramatic cinematic lighting, justice and authority theme, realistic expressions, emotional tension. Detailed courtroom interior, ultra-realistic movie scene, 4K, deep shadows. Powerful storytelling composition, a heartbreaking parking garage accident scene, a 61-year-old working woman lying injured on the concrete floor with a fractured wrist while grocery bags and food roll across the ground around her, luxury black SUV speeding away in the background, cold parking garage lighting, emotional realism, dramatic cinematic atmosphere, feeling of abandonment and injustice, ultra-realistic faces, detailed environment, movie-style storytelling, deep shadows, powerful. Emotional tension, 4K cinematic quality. Cut to a courtroom where the injured woman sits quietly at a table holding a thin folder, refusing to look at the wealthy young man across from her. Emotional silence. Justice and consequence theme, a tired 61-year-old working woman sitting quietly in a courtroom, wearing simple clothes, holding a thin folder with both hands, emotional but dignified expression, no dramatic display of pain, cinematic realism, humble hardworking atmosphere. Flashback scene of her leaving a grocery store after a long hospital shift, carrying grocery bags bought for a needy patient, walking toward a parking garage elevator at night. Suddenly bright SUV headlights appear behind her. Emotional tension, realistic parking structure, dramatic cinematic lighting, deep shadows, powerful storytelling mood, ultra-realistic movie scene, 4K quality, a dramatic courtroom and parking garage cinematic scene. Injured older woman lying on the concrete floor calling for help while a wealthy young man in an expensive suit walks past her without stopping after coming through a stairwell. Cold parking garage lights, emotional abandonment. Luxury SUV disappearing up the ramp. Cut to courtroom scene where the arrogant young man avoids eye contact, staring just above the woman's head while pretending to listen. Emotionless expression. Strict experienced judge observing him carefully from the bench. Security footage playing on a courtroom screen showing the SUV speeding through the private garage. The impact, groceries flying across the floor, and the young man walking away from the injured woman. Defense attorneys standing confidently using legal arguments and family reputation to defend him. Wealthy family influence atmosphere. Dramatic cinematic lighting, realistic faces, emotional tension, justice versus privilege theme, ultra-realistic movie style, deep shadows, 4K cinematic quality.